So hello everybody, what is going on? It is Kiba Shimaki here and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 3. Last time, well, we made our way through the lands and managed to finish up Cyan's, well, more so finished up clearing Cyan's Restless Soul. Got a Rex Soul, got the Pod Bracelet, and we saw into Shadow's Dreams, along with Realms. This time, well, after finding out just who Shadow truly is, a man by the name of Clyde, and just what relation he has to our cast of characters, find ourselves over at the Fanatic's Tower, with all of our best magic users in our party. We have Mog, Strago, Celeste, and Terra. In terms of equips, nothing new to note, nothing really in particular. Terra with the sprint shoes and Mog with the Moogle charm. Of course, you can choose whether or not to have the Moogle charm equipped if you'd like to have an easier time with this place, or you can just have a different team set up entirely as long as they're focused on magic usage, because that is all you can use here. Press forward into the magic tower. There are no save points whatsoever, so be forewarned. Let's move. We kind of just have to scale this place. All we can do is just keep going up. There's constant doorways that we can enter, we can choose to enter, we can choose to ignore them. We will receive various treasures and stuff as we go through these. Be forewarned, as one of these rooms contains a dragon. Protects from mortal magic attacks. Safety event, okay. Interesting. There's various enemies you can find and run into around this place, but you don't have to worry about encountering them, as they can only appear here and here alone. Gao cannot receive any of their rages, they will not appear on the veldt, so there's no worry for missing an encounter with them or not having an encounter with them whatsoever. There's no save points, so make sure you're all set and ready. Keep yourself well prepared. The Genji Shield. Let's see what that is. Is that a relic or is that an actual shield? An actual shield. No words said, just known as the Genji Shield. Okay, interesting. I mean, not much else I can really do about it. It's there. The different enemies, I guess, we'll give it a chance to show what we can encounter. Do a little bit of running around, just as we would normally. Eventually, we run into a thing called level magics. They're basically reskinned Death Eaters, or whatever they're called. Each magic has a different weakness, and of course you're going to want to keep that in mind as you battle them. The level 50 magics are weak to fire and holy attacks. Strago can't attack. Ooh, that is not good for him. Thankfully they aren't too difficult to beat. They grant a lot of magic points, so if you definitely want to go grinding for magics and things like that, this is definitely the best recommended place to do it. Other than that, I guess there isn't much more to really know. Yeah, remedy. Now let's re-equip the Moogle charm for now, because I'd rather not risk getting KO'd or anything like that. But yeah, each magic has its own weakness, each magic has its own power, strength, etc., etc. Be forewarned, as in, of course, one of these chest rooms, there is a dragon that we will have to fight eventually, but I don't know if I'll fight it now. Kind of thinking about it, the more I look into it, it kind of does seem wise for me to do it now, but, I mean, we'll find out whether or not I run into it. Oh, there it is. Make sure you equip yourselves with wall rings or anything that basically reflects magic to make you basically invincible in this fight. That's what you want. For Terra, I'm going to give her one of the wall rings right now, because I only have 2 of them, and the other will go to... Can't give it to Strago, because Strago can't really use it. Mog. I don't think you have that. Actually, I think you do. Give it to Mog. Pretty sure he has, what's the move? Reflect, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna give it an honest shot. Collect this chest, we receive the stunner. No. Stunner, what is that? Is it like a tool? Stunner. It's a weapon. Randomly cast stop. Okay, interesting. Let's approach it. Whoa. There we go. The white dragon, or the holy dragon. As long as you have wall rings equipped, or you have reflect basically up, you should be able to keep yourself alive for a lot of this fight, or basically invincible for this fight. That's really all you need. That's all you really need to keep in mind. Now let's use reflect again, just on our allies to make sure that they can't take any damage. And then all you're gonna want to do is just kind of wail on the holy dragon with whatever you have, whatever you got. Ooh, that's gonna do some damage. It has no specific weakness, just pretty much wail on it with your best magic attacks and you should be okay, theoretically, throughout the fight. Let's use Fire 2 for now and see how that does. Strago can only really heal his members, so it's really all that he can do for now. I kind of wish it would let us use, what is it? I kind of wish it would let us use, what's that other thing? I can't remember it right now. I really can't remember it right now. What was it? I can't remember. I really can't remember. I don't know what I was gonna say. I can't remember what it was that I wish we could use. I wish I'm thinking we could use something. Oh, well, whatever. I guess it wasn't important on my head right now. Let's go ahead. Let's use. Ice does some decent damage. Let's try Bolt. Strago's literally just a sitting duck. I have no magics on him because I wanted to focus on his, it seems like ice does the most damage. Come on. Give it someone else. Anyone else? Anyone else? You can keep trying that, but it's not going to work on all of us. Oh god, I used Reflect on the wrong one. Oh, she didn't take a lot of damage for that one. Ice 2. And you can't really do much against us, so we are okay. Horrod, I'm not going to use that at all. That is the worst thing I can use right now. Like we're just going to keep trying it. As long as you have a bunch of wall rings and your reflect set up, you're basically invulnerable in this fight, which is really cool. As much as he can dispel us and do all that, it's not going to really help him too much, because I mean eventually we'll get him all back up. So another reflect that was unnecessary. Dispel. I didn't use it on her, so we're okay. Ice 2 on you. Oh god. I have Dispel, don't I? Yeah. Use Reflect on Celeste. And then we just swing with our own attacks. You have Ice 3. I mean, okay. I'll take it. Strago, not able to do much. Go back to Reflect again. This is probably one of the more easier fights, funny enough. Because really all that we have to do is just set up Reflects, use our wall rings, use whatever we can that gives us automatic immunity to magic attacks. And we can take care of the Holy Dragon pretty fast. It's kind of an unfair fight, but it's also kind of a fun fair fight, I guess you can say. Potion. As for the other enemies in this tower, might as well go over them in the meantime. What we can fight, what we can dish out a lot of damage to, or what we can encounter and dish out some decent damage to, is level 10 magic. It's weak to fire elemental attacks. Level 20 magic. It has Reflect, so cast Reflect on your own allies and then use attacks from there. It has no elemental weakness, but it absorbs poison, so be on the lookout for that. Let's use 2. Level 30 magic. Use poison elemental attacks. Level 40 magic. Use lightning elemental attacks. Level 50 magic, use fire and holy or pearl elemental attacks. Level 60, use fire elemental. Level 70 has reflect on itself, so you just use reflect on your party members, and then use ice and water elementals, and you should be fine. Gosh, I should probably start helping everyone else. I'm too busy, too caught up on reading. Shush, Chloe! You're crying for no reason. Reflect. Ice 2. And then Straggle, you just give some health to Celeste, I guess. Yeah, level 70 has reflect on itself, so cast reflect on your own party, and then use ice and water elemental spells on yourselves. Level 80 use poison elemental spells. Level 90 has reflect on itself. Be forewarned, that one has no elemental weakness, and it is immune to pearl, earth, and water. So keep that in mind while you attack it. So use that all you want. It's just gonna reflect back to you, Bucko. There's 2. And then just wait it out. And then as for the last one, the magic urn. It's a random thing that pops up, but when it does, it will absorb all elements. So you have to use non-elemental spells. And if you want to kill it, you have to use all non-elemental spells. But don't worry about it. It actually never harms you. It just heals you throughout the fight, and then it just disappears. So something worth noting and keeping in mind. But boom! Holy Dragon is down. If you want MP from the magic urns as well, you can just use Osmos on them and it'll chip them down all the way. But bam! Done in, just like that. 10 magic points. We are good. We got the Pearl Lance. 5 dragons left. We're slowly running it down, which is really nice. Okay, so you're done with Phoenix. Nice. Tritalk. Palador. We're going to want this equipped ASAP. We're going to be needing that coming up. To use some of our tinctures, at least on you for certain. And yeah, I might as well just make sure everyone else has decent MP. Potions. Alright, cool. Anything else? I guess only other thing to do is let me backtrack now. We kind of have to go back to our first spot. Actually, I'm going to go all the way down the tower. I want to go all the way down the tower. As crazy and as long and as draining as this is, I want to go down and save, because I don't want to have to redo that fight against the dragon. And plus 2, we're going to have to come back up and hit that first room anyways, because we're going to be needing it for, to get a certain item. And I know it's completely random, and I know this is draining, and I know I should cut this out, but I mean, hey, something new. Something certainly different. We certainly see just what the Cult of Kefka has been up to, and just exactly what kind of crazy party this guy came up with. Let's get to the first room, because we want to go back to that first room that had the treasure, because there is something in there that we missed out on that we want to make sure we get. So in this room, check the one on the right. Switch. Check the wall on the right. It's such a specific spot. Anything? Nothing? No? Aha! There we go. Cool. It didn't specify where, it just said somewhere on the right. Oh yeah. Just notice that a new door has appeared. Check it. It says an air anchor. A new tool for our good buddy Edgar. The air anchor, if you decide to use it, is basically a guaranteed KO on the opponent as long as they are not immune to doom. The way it works is you use the tool, and in the turn after the attack, they will go down automatically. So, I mean, hey, it makes good help for grinding in areas like the Veldt and elsewhere if you're just trying to get experience or even just magic points, like here on the Fanatic's Tower. Be forewarned though, of course, a lot of these enemies are really strong, and you only get magic points from here. So if you want to grind your experience, go elsewhere. If you want to grind your magic points, this is the place to go. Just, again, play it lightly, play it carefully, and be very wary of what you can run into. Because a lot of these enemies can be immune to your attacks, a lot of these enemies can have reflect up, and a lot of these enemies can easily just nullify whatever you're throwing at them. Next one we get Force Armor. Okay. More and more. We just want to scale this thing to the very top, because at the very top is where things get interesting. Here we are already. Okay. This guy. I need to look something up real quick before we engage, before we enter this final room. Because if we enter and I'm not prepared or I'm not ready for it, things can go horribly wrong. And I need to know how much health this guy has. God damn! That was a lot of health. Alright. Let's go. We approach the chest. Receive the gem box. Not much else. But as we try to leave, look who appears. The Cult of Kefka, surrounding us. With one slot open. Master Kefka's treasure. Return it. Now! No. Hello? Can't leave. Who is that? What are you gonna do to me? What do you want? Here we go. Battle with the Magi Master. As long as you have some wall rings up, some reflect up, you should be okay for the most part with this fight. You shouldn't be able to do too much damage though, but again, I recommend equipping Palador as soon as possible. You need that. Palador will make the ending of this fight a lot easier because he will hit pretty hard if you are not careful. So, I'm not going to use magics yet, I'm just going to use potions. Ooh, I definitely use the next potion on you. Again, set up reflex, get yourself well ready, well equipped, well prepared. And once you're set to take him on, what he is weak to is pretty much nothing. He can't hurt you too badly, just make sure you're kind of well equipped and set up for damage. You can see he's just really affecting himself a lot. You see, Ice did a pretty good amount. Something definitely worth keeping in mind. Ice 3. Yeah, screw it, let's just go with Ice. Potion. Use that on yourself, Strago. Wall change. So here we go. This is where things get a little interesting. Because now, of course, just like number 23 back in the Magitek Factory, he can change his weaknesses and his vulnerabilities. So, yeah, it's kind of now just playing around what he does and seeing how we can react to it. So Bolt 3, does it do any damage? No, so it looks like... Try Bolt. See if Bolt does anything. Fire does nothing. Gosh, he's just changing every turn. Potion. Gotta try something different every time. Ice 2. Okay, so electricity's healing him right now. And then he just changes it again. He's literally just gonna keep doing it over and over. Yeah, that does nothing. Potion again. Stop! Okay. Is he just going in a circle, I'm guessing? So now it's that. Gosh, he's just changing constantly. Alright, let's use some non-elemental base ones. Like a really weird point. Scan? His weakness is probably water, to which I can't hurt him. Bio? Bio Doom won't do anything. 68, 36,000, jeez, 49,000. Wind. I only have one wind attack. That's W wind, I think it is. Yep. Yeah. It didn't even work. Alright, well, I tried. That'll be it for this fight for now. I'll have to come back and do it again. I was hoping I'd be able to clear this all in one go, but I guess not. Damn, I really just got super unlucky, I guess. His weakness is wind. I don't even think I can affect him. Try X Zone, I guess. Nope. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is a terrible, terrible fight. Terrible try. That'll be it for now then. Next time, give it another shot and hopefully I catch him where he's weak to everything. Or he's weak to something that I have. Then I can just heal myself from there. Oh my gosh. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see how you do later. Peace out, everybody.